the conference didn't start till the Wednesday, but Tuesday night they had the welcome dinner. So all day Tuesday I had the whole day to myself. And I thought, I can't waste a day. So, rather than sitting around, I'll have a wander. So I rang Jaron and said, can you just Google Map and find me something to do? Because I didn't have Google Maps available, because you're not meant to use Google in China. And then I couldn't use their QQ website because I can't read Chinese. And Jaron's bouncing me all this shit, like brewery here and there's a water thing here. And then I was going up the elevator and I was like, holy shit, there's a temple out there. And it was like, it looked a long way away, it was really high. And I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna run to the temple.
So I guess I tried to take a page out of Casey Neistat's book and go for a run. But no idea where I am. But I kind of want to make an adventure out of today. I've got like 7 hours or 8 hours before I need to be at dinner. And I've seen this chairlift that looks like it's going up to a temple. So I'm thinking maybe running to the chairlift. I don't know how far away it is. It looks like a couple of Ks. But I don't know. So yeah, I don't run either. So this is all new. My back's hurting already. But I figure I'm going to be gorging. And I'm going to be here for a while. Actually, when I spoke to Scott Quain from Grundfos, he said something like, we want to squeeze every last drop out of this trip, and I think that's a really good attitude to take towards it. I might be able to get some photos of some grass. Unbelievable growing conditions over here, 29 degrees to 32 degrees and humid as. I'm going to find some grass or a chairlift. I think a chairlift's going to be more interesting.
So I just started running and got to the temple, and the dude was like, no English, like, no. I'm like, what? I want to go up, like, because there was a chairlift. And I thought, how much for the chairlift? And he's sitting there watching some sitcom on his phone, drinking tea. And he's like, $1. And I was like, $1 what? Like 1 o'clock, 1 hour? I was like, oh shit.
So the chairlift's closed till 1 o'clock. And I think that the reason the chairlift's closed till 1 o'clock is because the dude that runs it's on his lunch break. So it's such an anticlimax.
So I ran back to the hotel.
I think I underestimated the amount of underwear I'm going to need here. It is so hot. So I just ran down to the temple. Yeah, that's right, for all of you playing at home. I went running. Luckily I didn't die.
I stayed there for about 20 minutes. I was like, I've got to go back to this temple. So then I ran back to the temple, covered in sweat, like burning. It was so hot. It was like 30 degrees and 90% humidity. Got there and they were open. And then I'm trying to like buy a ticket to go up to the chairlift, and she's like, I said, I'll buy up and back. And she's like, no, up. I'm like, what? So I can't come back? She's like, up. Or up. I'm like, oh, fuck up. I'll just go up and work it out when I get there.
I just spent 70 RMB on, I don't know, a mountain scenic spot. So I think it gives me access to a view, but I don't know how I'm going to get back down. I don't really know what, I guess she said to walk back down, but it looks ridiculous.
These blokes have got the right idea. Just open air, nice and breezy. So I caught the chairlift up and I walked around and looked at the temple. I didn't film anything in the temple because I didn't want to be disrespectful. I wasn't sure how religious it was, but saw over the whole of Suzhou.
This is the temple. It's really pretty. Reminds me of my time in Japan. Just these insane architecture. You kind of stuff you wouldn't see, I guess, outside of Asia.
And then went back to where the chairlift was and like couldn't work out where I was, and I walked in and I was like, how do I get back down? And then I found a guy and like paid them, so they let me go back down, but I had to pay them.
It's amazing how much you can communicate with someone without using language. Most of the people that have just worked or that are working on this chairlift spoke zero English, and I guess a smile goes a long way. An attempt to speak their language, and a very shitty attempt at that, you know, saying ni hao and xie xie, which I don't even think I'm saying properly anyway. But they're more than willing to help.
I was thinking to myself, the only reason I went out was because I wanted content. It wasn't because I wanted to go for a run. It's because I wanted content. And if that content world is creating a desire for me to exercise, then there ain't nothing wrong with that.